Welcome to part 1 of my 2,575 booster pack opening. As you can tell, my background is a bit different than what I've had over the past few months. I've been displaying a lot of my boosters, sealed and unsealed, for the past several months, but now that they're all back on the shelf and we're ready to go to start with the openings, I thought maybe I'd switch it up a little bit. So this is some awesome artwork, a background that was made for me by Epic Spice. I believe the numbers are 2012, and if I get that wrong, I apologize. I will get it right in the next video. On the bottom, as you can see here, I have an awesome playmat that was given to me as a birthday present from by a friend of mine. So using the playmat on the bottom just to keep the cards nice and mint. I've washed my hands so to reduce the oil content, and I'm just going to be trying to keep these cards as mint as possible. I have a bunch of sleeves, and what I do to store my cards is I put them in an Ultra Pro sleeve before putting them in an Ultra Pro page upside down. I found that it's a nice tight fit, and I like the way that it displays. So, for part 1 of this 2,575 booster opening, I'm going to start with the first Pokemon set that was ever released, and that is Japanese base set. A sealed box. So this is going to be a 2-part video at least. I'm going to try and get it done in 2 parts with about a half an hour per part. Oh, and that almost hurts to break the seal on that, knowing how old this is. But there are 60 packs in this box, so I'm not going to try and cram it all into one video. I'm going to try and do maybe 30-minute 2 installations of 30-minute video, yeah, I can't talk. 2 installations of 30 minutes, with 30 packs in each video. So, it doesn't want to open. Alright, that just, I've been staring at this box for so long, and I just realized, while I have the awesome background, the box pretty much covers it up. In fact, yeah. Give me your idea on as far as the background. Because while I thought it'd be a good idea, it may just kind of be a little distracting from the box since it does kind of cover it up. So, all the packs look exactly the same, so there's no different pack arts. So let's count out 30 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 15 in each stack. I'll open up these 15. We'll leave the rest in the box for part 2. So, here we go. First pack. See how difficult it is to open up a Japanese pack. Not too bad. It's got a little extra layers there on the top and the bottom than you find in a typical English pack. So I watched a part of a video on opening these packs before. So if they didn't say anything, but if it looked like the first card is the rare, so I'm going to put it down over there, and we'll just see how it goes. And here's where I try and struggle with the, let's move it over here. This is where I struggle with what the actual English names of the cards are. I think this is Energy Removal, Onyx, Jinx, Machop, Drowsy, Maintenance, Vulpix, Pikachu, Revive, maybe? Ooh, I kind of feel like, as a big collector, that I should know those. And my rare, Blastoise Hollow! I feel like I should be the little kid in the classic Pokemon video that he gets a Blastoise from a pack and just starts screaming, Blastoise! So, amazing start. Blastoise. This is actually this is my first favorite Pokemon. I've got lots of favorite Pokemon now, but this is my first favorite Pokemon. So, yay! And I just realized I'm almost 5 minutes into the video and I've only opened up 1 pack. So, maybe this will be a 3-part video, or maybe I'll just start speeding up. Or maybe they'll just be, oh, okay, I kind of gave that away. I'm so used to the backwards rule. It's going to take me maybe a little while to get used to this. So, Gust of Wind, Sandshrew, Pokemon Center, Doduo, Squirtle, Growlithe, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Machoke. And as many of you just saw, my rare is a Poliwrath Holo. So from what I've seen and heard, it's like a 50% holo ratio, which I love. And some of the earlier but later sets than this, they actually have a holo in every pack. So I'm hoping that after opening this box, I will have a complete Japanese base set, which is just going to be an awesome thing to add to my collection. So let's not reveal the rare or the holo. Ponyta, Potion, ooh, DCE, Switch, Magnemite, Seal, Starmie, Rattata, Full Heal, and my rare, Gyarados Holo. Oh, you know, I love these Japanese packs. Pulling, just the feel of pulling multiple holos in a row is awesome. And you know what? They're all water Pokemon. So, that's really cool. So, let's see, rare, which I'm about to just start saying holo. Voltorb, Caterpie, Nidorino, Weedle, Metapod, Pokedex. Hey, there's English. the handy 505 is in English. Abra, Tangela, Defender, and hey, there's Defender in English. And my rare, Holo Chansey. Awesome. It's just great seeing, and just knowing that all of these are in mint condition, going to stay in mint condition for forever. This is just a great feeling. This is actually my first time ever opening up Japanese anything. So this is just awesome. Ponyta, Potion, DCE, Energy Removal, Onyx, Jinx, Coughing, Staryu, Magmar. And the rare is another Chansey Holo. So, actually, let me get a separate set of sleeves because every duplicate in this video, rare, holo, common, uncommon, is going to be for trade or sale. So, I'm going to go ahead and put them in sleeves for now, the holos, and maybe I'll transfer them over into something else. Just depends on how fast they go, I guess. How many people I have interested in them. My wants list is not that big. If you've only got newer stuff, it's pretty much just ultra rares. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. But I'm always willing to sell. Bulbasaur, Gust of Wind, Ivysaur, Staryu, Potion, Pokeflute, which I think was actually a rare maybe in the English set. I don't remember though. Tangela, I just remember I had a hard time always tracking down the Pokeflute from my own collection. Sandshrew, Machoke, and the rare, hey, it's actually not a holo. It's a Dragonair. But we're still going to sleeve this, and I will be sleeving a set of common and uncommons later for my collection. I just figure, as far as for saving some time, I'll just be sleeving the rares for now. Bill is the first one, and Diglett. I like Diglett. Dugong, sorry. Poliwag, Pidgey, Pokeflute, Vulpix, Pikachu, and Revive. And if I'm getting the trainers wrong, correct me, but I mean, I'm probably getting the trainers wrong. The rare, Hitmonchan Holo, Really like this holo rate. Not my favorite of the holos in this set. Yeah, I guess probably coming from the English collecting perspective, I've seen quite a few of the Hitmonchan, Machamps, of course a ton of, but lots of Hitmonchan for some reason. Energy removal, Onyx, Jinx, Coughing, Staryu, Magmar, Nidoran, Ghastly, Dratini. My rare, Clefairy, is it Clefairy? Yeah, Clefairy holo. I was thinking it should be like a Clefable because it's a holo, but it's not. Clefairy holo. Really cool. Nice and mint. And I just realized, have I been taking from here? Actually my battery's about to run out, so I'll probably have to count the booster wrappers. I'm so used to pulling from the box and not trying to hold on to packs for later that I really don't remember. Caterpie, Voltorb, Charmeleon, Nidoran male, Machop, Porygon, Pidgey, Coughing, Kakuna. The rare is, alright, so this is going to be a hard one for me. Pokemon Breeder? It's Pokemon something. I don't think it's Pokemon Trader. But like I said, not quite sure. Caterpie, Voltorb, Charmeleon, Nidoran male, Machop, Porygon, Pidgey, Coughing, Kakuna. My rare is Clefairy doll. So, another non-holo, but one that I don't have yet. So, I didn't quite pay attention as I took these out, if I was taking them out in a particular order or not, because it seems like I ran into a lot of holos, but then I've been running into a lot of non-holos. So, I guess it could be good if I stack the box or something to sell extra packs. Vulpix, energy removal. Now, actually, I think that's the full heal. So whatever I said full heal was earlier was not that. No, that's Super Potion. This is Super Potion. Staryu, Potion. I feel like that's Super Potion. I could have this all wrong. Pokeflute, Charmander, Abra, and Energy Retrieval. That's one we haven't seen yet. My rare, Dugtrio. I don't know why, but when the set first came out, I was always a fan of the Diglett and Dugtrio. I also really enjoyed that Pokemon episode with them in it. Just did a quick battery change, and while I was doing that, I took a few minutes to count the packs left. And yeah, as you guys probably noticed, I did take 2 from the box. So what I've done is I've actually just taken all of, I counted 30 out for the next video, took them out of the box, and then put them on the other side of the room so I won't be tempted to pull from them again. So it's not really a big deal either way, but yeah, just silly of me. Vulpix, energy removal, Super Potion, Poliwag, Ponyta, Haunter, Pikachu, Switch, and Professor Oak. I think that's the first time we've seen that one. And my rare is Pidgeotto, another one I don't have yet. So, like I said, I'm really hoping to complete the set, or at least come really, really close to completing the set with just this box. I figure the hardest one that's going to be to get a hold of if I don't pull it is, of course, the Charizard holo. Because everyone loves Charizard. Probably the Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur are going to be the 3 big ones, and this pack does not want to open. So I figure if I can pull those 3 in here, even if there's another card that I need, this should be easier to track down. Diglett, Bill, Raticate, I think that's a new one. Rattata, Drowsy, Dratini, Magnemite, Onyx, Revive. My rare is Pokemon Trader, think the other one was maybe Pokemon Breeder. Maybe this is Pokemon Trader. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know Japanese, so I'm just kind of trying to remember what the English equivalent was, and I'm kind of ashamed of myself for not knowing them. But then again, especially back, with the earlier sets, everyone loved the Pokemon. No one really liked the trainers unless you played the game, and I didn't play the game back then, so that's why I don't know them. Diglett, Bill, Raticate, Staryu, Potion, Pokeflute, Tangela, Sandshrew, and Machoke. My rare is another Pidgeotto, so we'll sleeve this in a different sleeve as one of the rares that's going to be up for a trade or a sale, since it is a duplicate. And since this stack is already getting kind of big, let's go ahead and move it to the side, and we'll start a new one before they all start falling over. And I don't want them to fall over because, I don't want anything even getting dinged or whatnot, so don't want that at all. Squirtle! Don't think we've seen too many of those. Doduo? Plus Power. Don't think we've seen one of those yet. Ghastly? Starmie? Farfetch'd? Pikachu! Switch! And Professor Oak. And my rare is another of the, I'm going to call him Pokemon Trader. Don't know for sure. I'm sure everyone will correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to call him Pokemon Trader for this video. We'll call the other one Pokemon Breeder. Poliwag, Ponyta, Haunter, Caterpie, Voltorb, Charmeleon, Metapod, Weedle, Poliwhirl. I think that's the first Poliwhirl. And the rare is Beedrill. So another one that I don't have yet. So now we're not getting so many holos, getting more of the non-holo rares. So I guess it's just the way the cards are stacked. It seems like a lot of the holos are clumped together, and then a lot of the rares are clumped together. So, interesting. I do have, because in my tracking down of boxes and things like that, I actually had purchased a loose box before this, so I actually have some loose packs up for sale, but they have been mixed up pretty well, so there's not a chance of if you buy 5 or something and they're all clumped together, you're going to get 5 non-holo rares. So, yeah. Nidoran Male, Machop, Porygon, Rattata, Drowsy, Dratini, Magnemite, Onix, Revive, and my rare is, I think the other one is energy removal, so I think this is super energy removal. But another one that I don't have yet. So, nice addition to the collection. Yeah, it's definitely got the same pattern as the energy removal, so I'm pretty sure it's super energy removal. Gust of Wind, Sandshrew, Pokecenter, Ponyta, Potion, DCE, Abra, Tangela, Defender, and my rare, ooh, now we're getting to the holos again, Magnemite. Don't have this one yet. At least, yeah, I don't think. Yep, nope, that is the first did I say Magnemite? I don't even know what I'm saying. It is quite early in the morning, which for me is quite late because of my third shift schedule. But yeah, that's a Magneton. I don't remember what I said. So, yeah, Magneton. Squirtle, Doduo, Plus Power, Staryu, Potion, Pokeflute, Tangela, Sandshrew, Machoke, and my rare is, what did I say this guy was gonna be? Pokemon Breeder? Yeah, he's a Pokemon something. And last pack on this side. Still have a few packs on the other side. Since I changed the battery, I actually have no idea how I'm doing on time. Like I said, I'm gonna try and aim to get this under a 30-minute video, since it's part 1 of 2, but we'll see. Bill, Diglett, Dugong, Doduo, Squirtle, Growlithe, Weedle, Metapod, and Pokedex. The second Pokedex, I believe. And my rare, Mewtwo. I think I'll have to compare these to the English versions, because I feel like the swirls in the background are just more pronounced in the Japanese card. That could just be my imagination, but yeah, while the artwork itself in the early days of Pokemon, I don't really think it's that impressive, but that background effect is, I think, much nicer than I remember the English to be. So, really awesome pull. That's actually another card that would be difficult, or more difficult to get a hold of if I wasn't able to pull it in the box. So, we've got a Coughing, Staryu, Magmar, Switch, Magnemite, Seal, Staryu, Rattata, Full Heal, I think, and my rare, Zapdos Holo. Excellent. The great thing is that I'm getting all sorts of different holos too. The Chansey is the only duplicate so far, so really, really great. Let's take a look at this background too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe it's just the Mewtwo. I think just the swirl effect just maybe looked a lot more impressive. Poliwag, Ponyta, Haunter, Bulbasaur, Gust of Wind, Ivysaur, Tangela, Sandshrew, Machoke. Seems like Machoke is always at the end. My rare is a Super Scoop Up. I feel like that's a Super Scoop Up. Something that it looks like it's returning the Weedle to the Pokeball, so I think that's Super Scoop Up. It's actually kind of a petrified looking Weedle. He's got like one black eye and then one kind of big eye, so maybe he's being super scooped up with that black eye because he got punched in the eye or something like that. Alright. If I can get this one open. Some of these, because it's got the extra foil here, are actually a little more difficult to open up. Got Abra, Tangela, Defender, Vulpix, Pikachu, Super Potion, Nidoran Male, Ghastly, Porygon, and the rare, another Clefairy Holo. So, 2 duplicate holos so far. That means 2 Japanese holos that are going to be up for trade or sale. I was hoping I'd get like extra Charizards, because those would be really awesome trade bait cards, but I think I'll just be happy if I pull 1 Charizard for my collection. Voltorb, Caterpie, Nidorino, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Machoke. Hey, it's a Machoke in the middle, not at the end. Nidoran Male, Ghastly, Dratini, and my rare, Raichu Holo. Excellent. Another holo that I don't have, and being that it is a Pikachu line holo, does make it another card that's a little more difficult to get a hold of. I honestly have no idea. I haven't looked at individual prices of what Japanese base set cards go for. Yeah, so I don't know if I feel like base set probably wouldn't be terribly expensive. I know some of the ultra rare Japanese like crystals and shinings can get pretty expensive, but I don't think the regular holos are too bad. So hopefully it won't be too expensive to fill any gaps in the collection. But again, hopefully I complete it in this box. Machop, Starmie, ooh, Kadabra. I think that's the first Kadabra we've seen. Gust of Wind, Abra, Magikarp, and I think that's the first Magikarp, which isn't uncommon, surprisingly. Nidoran Male, Ghastly, and Farfetch'd. And my rare is the Pokemon Trader dude. That's what I'm calling him. So it looks like we've got 5 more packs for this video. And then you'll have to wait until tomorrow to see part 2. Drowsy, Metapod, Porygon, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Energy Retrieval, Bill, Staryu, and DCE. And my rare is another Dragonair. Kind of wish that you could play Japanese cards, like even energy cards, in tournament, because it'd be kind of cool to play with the playset of Japanese DCE. You used to be able to play with Japanese cards in an English tournament. It just was limited to a percentage of your deck, but they took out that rule. Potion, Diglett, Haunter, Energy Removal, Switch, Wartortle, Poliwag, Pidgey, Kakuna, and my rare is a Pidgeotto, which I know I've already pulled that one, so we'll put this in the trade pile. 3 more packs, and I honestly can't remember how many holos are in this set, if it's equivalent to the English base set. I think it's equivalent to the English base set. I think they just made changes later on. So I'll have to pull up Bulbapedia and kind of follow this as I'm going along. Bulbasaur, Gust of Wind, Ivysaur, Metapod, Weedle, Poliwhirl, Tangela, Sandshrew, Machoke, and my rare is another Super Energy Retrieval, or Removal. Pretty sure Super Energy Removal. It's like remove all the energy from an opponent's Pokemon, or remove 2 or something like that. Could be pretty crippling, especially back in these days where energy attachments, I don't think, came very easily. Machop, Drowsy, Maintenance. I don't remember I think we saw one of those earlier. Switch, Magnemite, Seal, Starmie, Rattata, and Full Heal. My rare, ooh, another Poliwhirl holo. Not Poliwhirl, Poliwrath holo. So the 3rd duplicate holo. Unfortunately, I haven't seen a Venusaur or a Charizard yet, so I'm hoping, really hoping that I don't get a lot of holo duplicates of without getting, you know, one of each at least. So, last pack of this video, and then you'll have to wait till tomorrow for part 2. Gust of Wind, Sandshrew, Pokecenter, Doduo, Squirtle, Growlithe, Weedle, Metapod, and Pokedex. And my rare, nice, another Gyarados holo. I think, yeah, I've already pulled this one, right? I think that was like the 3rd holo. Yeah. So another duplicate holo, which is another awesome holo. Gyarados is, of the original 150, is one of my favorite Pokemon too. But while that's an excellent way to end a video, no Charizard or Venusaur yet. So that means I still have 30 packs and still have good things to pull. So we'll do a quick recap. Obviously, tons, or not tons, but couple nice stacks of commons and uncommons. The holos that are not for trade will be going into my collection. Raichu, Zapdos, Mewtwo, Magneton, Clefairy, Hitmonchan, Chansey, Gyarados, Poliwrath, and Blastoise! And for the non-holo rares, bear with me again through the trainers. Super Scoop Up, Super Energy Removal, Beedrill, Pokemon Trader, Pidgeotto, Dugtrio, Clefairy Doll, Pokemon Breeder, and I feel like I've got those all wrong, Dragonair. And then for duplicate rares and holos, we've got Gyarados holo, Poliwrath holo, Clefairy holo, Chansey holo, and the rares, Super Energy Removal, Pidgeotto, Dragonair, Pokemon, Trader, Breeder, you know, those two. Another one of those two, and another Pidgeotto. So, I'm going to keep on opening packs, but you guys can check out part 2 tomorrow.